Hey there. Well, when I made my, I actually think it was the second video of my introduction here on YouTube, I said that you can talk about anything, be it politics, religion, video games, which, as you can probably see by checking out most of the stuff I've done, just by checking over to my channel, check it out, take a look, please. You can see that I've done a lot of game reviews, and one of the things I mentioned on my introduction video was wrestling. I am a wrestling fan, as you can see, a DX fan, major DX fan, and yes, I did just accidentally hit myself in the chin. But I must say that being a video game fan, there have been a lot of wrestling games out there, and we've played them all. All the WCW games, all the WWE, WWF games, but one series has stood above them all. One series has truly defied what wrestling is. I mean, this has been the series, and that is Smackdown. Smackdown has been the leading video game series out there in terms of professional wrestling. Even back when WCW was around, when they started putting out the Smackdown series, these games took it. This is the game. This is the 2008 edition, and I thought I'd review this. The 2007 edition was great. I was really looking forward to 2008, but they decided to change a few things. One was the character. They gave you different moves. You can be a technical and powerhouse guy, or you can be a little fast, high-flying bastard, or just a big monster powerhouse, beat the hell out of someone, maybe a brawler like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'd have to say that that was a major mistake. While they are trying to attempt to be more in-depth to the game, they're trying to be more kind of believable. It does really affect it, because when it comes down to creating the character, I liked my character to be able to chokeslam someone, but also be able to do a moonsault off the top rope, just have fun with it. And they didn't really do that, they kind of took it out. Then they tried the introduction of ECW. Guys, you gotta do better than this. They introduced the announce team, they introduced the arena, but they didn't introduce the show. If you play season mode, it'll let you choose a show, which is Raw or Smackdown. They don't let you choose ECW. Now, if you go to the manager mode, you can choose ECW, but you have, 8 wrestlers. Raw has a full roster. I mean, what are you supposed to do? And you're dealing with guys like Sandman or CM Punk, guys who, have a small fan base, but they're no Triple H or Undertaker. Come on, man. That's jacked. If you're going to do that, I would say give the GM of ECW more money as compensation for the lack of superstars and the lack of title. You only have one title, whereas Raw has a tag title, the Intercontinental titles, the World Heavyweight title, and the Women's title. SmackDown has the same amount, except they have the Cruiserweight title and whatnot. The gameplay in the end was fun. It is standable. I do play on Xbox Live quite often. I do enjoy it. But, I'm just reading back right now. It really just does kind of suck. It really does. While graphically this game is superior, they kind of really lacked in giving fans what they want, and that is just great kick-ass action. You have to kind of tinker with the controls. Now, a lot of game sites will say that the games are just one after another. They attack Dynasty Warriors for this constantly, saying one game is just like the other. You know what? If the machine is not broken, don't try to fix it. Madden, I don't hear them, jumping on the Madden series about it. Madden has been the exact same since Madden 2001. There's been very few new introductions and new systems that have really improved it. But enough of the negative. Time for some positive. The positive being custom soundtracks. This was something that when they had a wrestling game on the Xbox, though the game sucked, I did really enjoy the fact that you could put any song you have on your hard drive as your intro. Now, yeah, that is fun. There's a problem though. You have to set it as a playlist, and therein lies the problem. You know, if you have like an old song of, say, Sting. I have a Sting character, and I have his old intro from WCW. That was dun 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 dun. But you'd have to set that as a complete playlist, or maybe you want the original Rey Mysterio. You have that song, you want that, or some old Triple H theme. You would have to go through and you'd have to select playlist by playlist, instead of being able to take one playlist of, say, wrestling songs and be able to choose which song in there you want as your intro. They don't let you do that, and it's the first song on the very top, so you have to do one song at a time playlist, which really sucks. So again, there's a negative and a positive. However, there were a few things in there which are really fun, and I have to say this is more in the weapons department. Being able to light a table on fire. One-man concertos, you put a chair under his head while he's on the ground, and you take the other chair and you just smash it over his skull, or you put his body in the chair towards the chair so it's just kind of lying there, and you just smash it into his chest or onto his knee. They really did enhance the weapons program, which was freaking awesome. They did a great job in that department. You aren't getting any complaints there. The main reason I get these games is pretty much for the updated roster. I'm not gonna lie, it's just the updated roster. There is one more thing that has really been getting to me, and I know it's minor, I know it's kind of stupid, but it's something that the WWE really needs to fix, is female combatants. There are no female wrestlers. Well, there's female wrestlers, but there's no female wrestlers. You can't use a female in the season modes. I know many Smackdowns ago that you can use a female in there, but you can't anymore. Which, what's the point of creating a female wrestler? Oh, well, I just want someone to walk me down the entryway. It just looks cool. Well, whoop-de-doo. What about if you're online? If you're a big online combatant like I am? What happens to us? We get screwed. There's no point to having a female wrestler in there. I say, bring back the female wrestlers in season mode, make them trainable, make it to where these girls can be the biggest badasses ever, that they are able to compete with the men. Which you can do if you use the general manager mode, but, the general manager mode kind of sucks. I think that you should be able to do whatever it is that you want in the season mode too. They need to stop making it this linear storyline, which they really did. They made it very linear. You don't really have much option over what happens in terms of the storyline. Whether you shake his hand or punch him in the face, you get the exact same results in the end with the storyline. So the storyline in this game really sucked. They used a lot of the same videos over and 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 over again, which kind of shows that this game was really being pushed before Christmas date. It came out like early November. So what am I going to rate this one now? It's the last Smackdown game, Smackdown 2007. I would have given that game an 8.5 easily. This game, I'm going to have to give a 7. That really hurts. That really does hurt me. They have to give a great series like Smackdown a 7. But that's what happens when you just shovel it out like this. Hopefully 2009 will replace all the problems that 08 had. And, new roster, new gameplay. Maybe they'll fix the custom soundtracks issue. Maybe that will be more fun. Well, time is it? It is 2:50. I gotta be up in about 4 hours. So, I'll see you guys later.